Hey guys, how are you? Jay here, and I just wanted to do a really quick video for you guys just to show you what I've been carrying so far the most throughout February, now that we're halfway through it. So the most carried, and I have some modification updates for you. So some knives that I had previously modified, I made a few tiny changes to. Let's get started first with my most carried. So Jas, this one is for you. This is the Spyderco, of course, Native 5. Jas is one of my subscribers, and he just absolutely adores this knife. And, you know, for the longest time, I had a hard time getting past its lack of fondleability. I don't know if that's a word. If that's not a word, then I guess we just created it right now. But yeah, not really a fun knife to carry, but man, is this thing useful. It is a small knife, but it carries itself like a much larger knife. So Native 5 from Spyderco, and oh gosh, this one. This is the Talisman from Tuyaknife. Kind of like, what's a Tuya? Tuyaknife. I love that name. The Talisman. And man, is this stinking thing heavy. Like over 6 ounces heavy. But look at that gorgeous blade shape. I am just in love with this blade shape. So I plan on doing a review of this knife, so that's one of the reasons that I have been carrying this monster in my pocket for the past couple weeks. Next one is going to be Benchmade, the Freak, the Mini Freek. Yep, I have been carrying this quite a bit because I need to get a review out there for you guys. So this is, of course, the smaller version of the Benchmade Freak. You're looking at S30V, 3-inch blade, very lightweight knife. Of course, I had to change out the pocket clip because I cannot stand that split arrow pocket clip, especially on this knife. It just looks absolutely ridiculous on this knife. But yes, the Mini Freak. Review coming for that one. And another knife that has been seeing quite a bit of pocket time lately is the Grizzly Ridge, which, for those of you that don't know, this is basically just a lighter weight version of the Grizzly Creek from the Hunt series. This has that same rubbery material as the Freak and Mini Freak. This weighs just about as much as a paramilitary 2. So you're looking at about 3.77, 3.78 ounces. So I have been carrying this quite a bit because I need to get this review out for you guys. And yes, it does have a recurve blade, if you guys can see that there. The next knives, now these are going to be some of my modification updates. The first one will be the Endura 4 from Spyderco. Now, if you remember, I did a video where I actually installed a forward choil on this guy. Well, I went ahead and did a little bit more sanding to make this look a little more natural, just so it doesn't look like that it's been modified. So yeah, I kind of chamfered the areas where I removed material, if you guys can see that there. I still may do a little bit more work on it, but so far I'm very pleased how this one turned out. The next one, the Besttech Lyon D2 blade steel, and no, the blade is not dirty. I just like to keep a nice thick coat of oil on it since it's D2 blade steel. The update for this guy is the pocket clip. Yes, this is a Ganzo pocket clip. So off a Ganzo knife, I will post the video showing the modification to make this fit, but really what this does is it causes it to ride a little bit deeper in the pocket. So I am pleased at how that one came out. And the last modification update being the Maxace Balance. I don't know if you guys remember, but the video that I did, the modification video, I removed the like faux bark kind of like texture from these G10 scales, and I made the finger choil much larger. Look at that. Now I can fit my finger in there and no chance, well, less of a chance of me cutting myself on the blade here. Oh, and I switched out the pocket clip. This is a clip off of the CRKT Remedy, which I like much better. And let me show you the clip that was on here. This is from MXG Gear. This is a 0 tolerance titanium deep carry clip. That's the clip that I originally had installed on this knife. Let's see if you guys can see this without me making it slip off. Yeah, I really did not like, it was just bugging me. I didn't like how this looked. It just seemed like it was kind of a little too long for these handle scales. So, yep, I went ahead and took the CRKT Remedy clip, and I really like how this turned out. I've also been carrying this quite a bit now that I have increased the size of the forward choil. Oh, and I fixed the detent. So now I'm able to Spidey flick it as well. Because prior to the modification, the detent was so stinking strong that the only way this could be deployed was via the flipper. But now I can do it, I can utilize that thumb hole. And basically all I did was I just bent, if you can see the inset liner lock, when I had it apart, I just bent the liner kind of away from the knife, and that has greatly improved the action on this guy. Oh, I absolutely love this Maxace Balance. And for those of you that don't own it yet and you are into modifying your knives, this makes a perfect kind of a project knife. There's just so much that you can do to it. So that's everything, guys, that I've been carrying so far for February and my modification updates. Hey, thanks you guys for stopping by, and I will see you at the next video. You guys take care, okay? See ya.